We wanted to know why there's such a divide between rich and poor nations. I put that question to Jasmin Saidi Kuehnert. She's president and CEO of the Academic Credentials Evaluation Institute.
Well, when I saw that report, I thought the United Nations being very ambitious to hold that kind of marker for countries across the world. And I feel that there disparity exists amongst our countries. The Western world and the underdeveloped world just are not keeping up. And much of what I see is even, through the credentials that we receive from immigrants and refugees and international students who are coming to the United States. I see the students coming from the key countries like China and India, where education is revered and is offered at all levels. And then I see also the hardships experienced by students coming from the third world, where education is only accessible to such a small number of students or individuals. I think a lot has to do with the government responsibility. Many of these countries just don't seem to put the pressure on themselves to make education a priority.
Okay, so you talk about the importance, and it would seem poor countries have so much to gain by educating their kids. So why is it such a tough task to turn this around, convince them that this is where you need to put your money towards because it's of the importance of it?
Yeah, well, I think it's, I also don't want to just put the blame on government. I also think there's something to do with, the cultural norms, just the way, the societies have developed, where has education been a priority in a family? If a parent has not seen that as accessible for them and they don't really have a firsthand experience as to how education can elevate them in their society, in their, just up the economic strata, I don't feel that they can even communicate that to their children. So I feel when let's say a country even makes education priority, it has to be able to even educate the parents. It's unfathomable what they're going through. And I can kind of understand, you need to have bread on the table. So you're not going to send your child to the school. You want them to go out there and find work and, bring some money home so that you could afford some of the basic necessities.
Jasmin, let me finish this up with one final question. So when a country finally achieves universal primary school education, what changes? Describe it for us. What are the benefits to society?
Well, one of them is that what we are seeing right now is a huge migration of people, and it's not just, from war, conflict zones. We're seeing economic and environmental issues that are forcing people to leave their countries for a better life elsewhere. All of these translate. Better education means better health. That means you have a healthier society who can be much better in contributing to the society and also be better stewards of their land. Because I think absence of an education isn't just being able to read and write, but it's also this complete understanding of what it is, what our environment is, and how we can help our environment and our country. And in their sense, would be just their community. If we have that level of input and, I guess, support for that level of growth in a nation, you will see the contributions that people will be offering. But when people are fleeing their countries for a better life elsewhere, it's not a brain drain. It's just a complete drain of human resources and a population that could have helped the nation grow.
Jasmin Saidi Kuehnert, thanks so much for your time.
Oh, thank you so much, Mike. Thank you very much for this opportunity.